Good morning, children. This is R. Prabhavatamma working as English CRT at KGBV Laveru, Srikakulam. We are going to start our new session which is held by Samagra Shiksha in Andhra Pradesh. Children, I hope you are all safe at home and enjoying the online classes. I hope you have understood reading A telecasted in your previous class. Today we are going to learn about reading comprehension, vocabulary and grammar. Children, arrange the following sentences in the order they occurred in the story. Here, arrange the following sentences reading comprehension B. First one, Abdul Kalam decided to study aeronautical engineering. Number 2. The photos of fighter aircrafts and the stories of the Second World War caught my attention. Number 3. In 2002, we have elected the 11th President of India. Shivasubramanian Iyer took the whole class to the seashore. Kalam felt that what he had learnt that day changed in his life. Now children, I will arrange the order they occurred in the story. Number 1. The photos of fighters, aircrafts and the stories of the Second World War caught my attention. Next, number 2. Shivasubramania Iyer took the whole class to the seashore. Number 3. Abdul Kalam decided to study aeronautical engineering. Number 4. In 2002, he was elected the 11th President of India. Last one, Kalam felt that what he had learnt that day changed his life. Children, here, ఇక్కడ మనకి ఆర్డర్ అనేది డిజార్డర్లో ఉంది, దాని ఆర్డర్లో చేయడం జరిగింది. ఆర్డర్ హియర్, ఆర్డర్ ఈజ్ 2, 4, 1, 3, 5. Next, now see. Read the following statements. Answer true or false. Sri Shivasubramania Iyer showed the seeds of vision. One day, Kalam taught about the bird's flight. 3. Shivasubramania Iyer took the students to the airport to show the flight of aeroplanes. Fourth one, Sri Kalam took up computer engineering at Madras Institute of Technology. Fifth one, Sri Subramania Iyer ignited young minds. Now we will tell about true or falses. Children, here observe. Sri Shivasubramania Iyer showed the seeds of vision. Is it right? No. False. Next. One day Kalam taught about the bird's flight. Yes, it is right. True. Third one. Shivasubramania Iyer took the students to the airport to show the flying of aeroplanes. Is it right, children? No, false. Sri Kalam took up computer engineering at Madras Institute of Technology. No, he took up the aeronautical engineering at Madras Institute of Technology. Sri Shivasubramania Iyer ignited young minds. Yes, it is right. Now, children, correct the false statements and rewrite them in the space provided. Here above the sentences, 3 falses here. Now we corrected it. First one. One day, Shivasubramania Iyer taught about the bird's flight. Second, Sri Sivasubramanya Iyer took the students to seashore to show the flying of birds. Next one, Sri Kalam took up aeronautical engineering at the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. So, children, we observe carefully. Write down in your notebook. Children, now start vocabulary. A. Other forms of the words. Read the following sentences from the text. First one. The prices were not affordable. It was usually filled with the photos of fighter aircrafts. Look at the underlined words in the above sentences. The word affordable comes from the root word afford, and the other word usually comes from the root word usual. Identify the other forms of the following words used in the lesson, the turning point. Now children, you are observe carefully. Underline the words in the two sentences. Affordable, usually. These two sentences are used to root word. What is the root word? First one is afford. Second one, usual. So, first one is affordable. Affordable. The word, root word, afford. Second one, usually. The root word, usual. Okay, children. The root word, afford and usual. Affordable and usually are suffixes. Suffix means affordable comes from the root word. What is root the word? Afford. Then what is the suffix? Able is called suffix. We find out other words from the textbook. Next children, identify carefully. Occasion. Here our textbook word occasionally. Care. Our textbook word carefully. Curious. From the textbook word curiosity. Discuss is the root word. Suffixes word discussion. Combine is the root word. From our textbook word combination. Motivate is the root word. From our textbook word motivation. Cheer is the root word. From the textbook word we found cheerfully. Unanimous is the root word. From our textbook word unanimously. Achieve is the root word. From our textbook word achievements. Accomplish is the root word. Our textbook word accomplishment. So children, it is root word and the other word is suffix word. Next children, B. Compound adjectives. Read the following sentences. My curiosity was fulfilled by a very special teacher when I was a 10-year-old boy in class 5. This was indeed a life-changing event. In the above sentences, the words 10-year and old and life and changing are combined using a hyphen and is made into a single adjective called compound adjective. Compound adjectives can be formed by bringing two different words together with a hyphen. children, observe carefully. ఇక్కడ మనకి కాంపౌండ్ యాడ్జెక్టివ్స్ అంటే రెండు పదాలని యాడ్జెక్టివ్స్ మధ్యన హైఫన్ అనేది ఇవ్వబడుతుంది. This is called compound adjectives. Compound adjective. What is adjective? An adjective is a word which describes a noun. Noun గురించి డిస్క్రైబ్ చేసేదే adjective. అది adjective గా మారితేనే కాంపౌండ్ యాడ్జెక్టివ్ అవుతుంది. నౌన్ గురించి డిస్క్రైబ్ చేసి అది యాడ్జెక్టివ్ గా మారితేనే కాంపౌండ్ యాడ్జెక్టివ్ అవుతుంది. చిల్డ్రన్ అబ్జర్వ్, అండర్స్టూడ్? ఎస్. ఎగ్జాంపుల్: 5 day, smart looking, old fashioned, short haired. Here children, 5 day, smart looking, old fashioned, short haired. These two words connected with a hyphen. These type of words called compound adjectives. Match the following words in set A with set B to make compound adjectives and write them in the space given. Here children, given below set A and set B, write compound adjectives. క్రింద మనకి సెట్ ఏ వర్డ్స్, సెట్ బి వర్డ్స్ ఇక్కడ ఇవ్వబడ్డాయి. దానికి సెట్ ఏ సెట్ ది మ్యాచ్ చేస్తూ న్యూ కాంపౌండ్ యాడ్జెక్టివ్ అనేది రాయాలి. అండర్స్టూడ్ చిల్డ్రన్? ఎస్. absent, middle. Set A words: absent, middle, well, brand, kind. Set B words are aged, hearted, behaved, minded, new. So we will match the words. Absent, minded. Middle, aged. Well behaved. Brand, new. Kind, hearted. So we have to write absent minded compound adjective, new word. Children observe: middle aged, well behaved, new word. Brand, new compound adjective. Kind hearted. So in these, compound adjectives are connected with a hyphen, small dash hyphen. So these are called compound adjectives. రెండు పదాల మధ్యలో ఒక హైఫన్ ఏమో ఇవ్వబడేవి కాంపౌండ్ యాడ్జెక్టివ్స్. Here, fill in the blanks with the compound adjectives you have made. Here observe, fill in the blanks with the compound adjectives you have made. Above we have made compound adjectives. We will fill in the blanks that compound adjective. Understood children? Yes. Kalam was one of the well-behaved boy in the class. The kind-hearted girl helped the old man to cross the road. Mohan, who is an absent-minded person, forgot his wallet at the cash counter. Murali bought a brand new car. The middle-aged man who is standing at the gate is my uncle. Children, here I showed a answer. Kalam was one of the well-behaved boys in his class. The kind-hearted girl helped the old man to cross the road. Mohan, who is an absent-minded person, forgot his wallet at the cash counter. Murali bought a brand new car. A middle-aged man who is standing at the gate is my uncle. Understood, children? You have to write all these compound adjectives in your notebook. Now let's start compound words. When you read the lesson, the turning point, you might have come across the following words: newspaper, seashore, sunset. These words are formed when two or more words are joined together to create a new word that has entirely new meaning. Children, observe here, what is compound word? Two words are combined without using any hyphen. కాంపౌండ్ వర్డ్ అంటే రెండు పదాలని కంబైన్ కలిపేటప్పుడు ఎటువంటి హైఫను లేకుండా రాస్తే, అటువంటి ఒకే దగ్గర మొత్తం రెండు పదాలు కలిపి ఒక దగ్గరే రాస్తే అటువంటి పదాలని కాంపౌండ్ వర్డ్స్ అంటాం. రెండు పదాల మధ్యలో హైఫన్ యూజ్ చేస్తే అటువంటివి ఏమంటాం చిల్డ్రన్? కాంపౌండ్ యాడ్జెక్టివ్. రెండు పదాల మధ్యలో హైఫన్ యూజ్ చేస్తే కాంపౌండ్ యాడ్జెక్టివ్ అంటాము. రెండు పదాల మధ్యన హైఫన్ లేకుండా రెండు పదాలని కలిపి ఒకే విధంగా రాస్తే ఏమంటాం చిల్డ్రన్? కాంపౌండ్ వర్డ్స్. Here, try and make compound words with the following words. You are free to add a word either to the left or right of the given words. One is done for you. Here, children, house. For example, house, housekeeper, storehouse. చూడండి, ఇక్కడ హౌస్ అనే ఒక పదాన్ని రెండు విధాలుగా ఇక్కడ రాయడం జరిగింది. హౌస్ కీపర్, స్టోర్ హౌస్ రెండు విధాలుగా రాయడం జరిగింది. హ్యాండ్, హ్యాండ్ కర్చీఫ్, రూమ్, roommate, like this. You have made other words, compound words. Make more compound words and have fun. Fill in the blanks with a suitable word from the help box to make a compound word. One is done for you. For example, moonlight house. Moonlight and lighthouse are two different compound words with the same word light. Here children, observe moon, lighthouse. ఇక్కడ మనకి మూన్, లైట్, లైట్ హౌస్ రెండు పదాలుగా ఒక పదాన్ని ఇచ్చారు. ఆ ఒక్క పదంతోనే ఏంటి రెండు విధాలుగా రాయడం జరిగింది. మూన్ లైట్, లైట్ హౌస్. These two are different compound words. We use it with the same word. Next, cane dash candy. Here children, help box. ఇక్కడ మనకి ఒక హెల్ప్ బాక్స్ అనేది ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. అందులో కొన్ని పదాలు ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. fill in the blanks. ఆ పదాలతో ఈ blanks ని we will fill. Cane sugar candy. Children, observe cane sugar, sugar candy. Newspaper bag, newspaper, paper bag. Pillow cover, cover story. Kingfisher, fisherman. Grassland, landmark. Here once again children, cane sugar, sugar candy. Observe children, here are the answers. Cane sugar, sugar candy. Newspaper, paper bag, pillow cover, cover story, kingfisher, fisherman, grassland, landmark. Now children, you have to write in your notebooks carefully. Let's learn about grammar. The present perfect tense, the simple past tense. Look at the following sentences from the text. First one. That evening he took all of us to the seashore. Second one. I chose physics. Third one. This was indeed a life-changing event. Fourth one. Kalam decided his achievements to all his teachers. The above sentences denote the actions completed in the past. Hence, the verb is in simple past tense. Children, observe carefully. The above sentences underlined words are simple past tense, highlighted words. These words are highlighted. చూడడానికి గుర్తుపట్టే విధంగా బోల్డ్ లెటర్స్తో డార్క్గా రాయబడి ఉన్నాయి చూడండి. These words are called highlighted words. In these highlighted words are which tense? Simple past tense. The above sentences denote the actions completed in the past. Hence the verbs in the past tense. What is past? The action completed in the past. ఒక పని గతంలో పూర్తయిపోతుంది. అటువంటి పనుల్ని ఏ టెన్స్లో చెప్తామంటే సింపుల్ పాస్ట్ టెన్స్. అటువంటి వెర్బ్స్ V2లో మాత్రమే ఉంటాయి. సింపుల్ పాస్ట్ స్ట్రక్చర్ సబ్జెక్ట్ ప్లస్ verb 2 plus object. See children, take, took, taken. Dedicate, dedicated, dedicated. Irregular verb, regular verb. ఇక్కడ మనకి రెగ్యులర్ వెర్బ్స్ అంటే ఏంటి, ఇర్రెగ్యులర్ వెర్బ్స్ అంటే ఏంటో ఒక టేబులర్ ఫామ్లో ఇచ్చారు. అబ్జర్వ్ చిల్డ్రన్. Regular. Observe carefully children. Past tense, past participle tense లో ed చేరినట్లయితే, అటు verb కి ed చేరినట్లయితే అటువంటి verbs ని సింపుల్ past tense లో ఉండేవి రెగ్యులర్ verbs. ed లేకుండా మూడు present tense, past tense, past participle, these three are different. వేరేగా ఉంటే అటువంటి verbs ని irregular verbs అంటాము. Observe children here. B forms. Am, is, was, are, were. These five are B forms. B forms also have tenses. Am, is, present tense, was, past tense, been, past participle, are, were, been, are, present plural, were, past plural, been, past participle. So children, you have made present tense, past tense, past participle. Identify at least 5 verbs from used in the simple past tense from the text. Children, here you have frame, present tense, past tense, past participle. Simple past tense tenses ఇక్కడ మీరు కొన్ని ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ తయారు చేయండి. It is home task. I will give some examples. Catch, caught, caught. Is it regular or irregular, children? Yes, irregular verb. Catch, caught, caught. Explained, explained, explained. Regular verb. రెగ్యులర్ వెర్బ్స్ అంటే పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ వెర్బ్కి పాస్ట్ పార్టిసిపుల్కి ఈడీ చేరితే అటువంటి వాటిని వెర్బ్స్ని రెగ్యులర్ వెర్బ్స్ అంటాము. పాస్ట్ టెన్స్లో పాస్ట్ పార్టిసిపుల్లో ఎటువంటి ఈడీ కానీ చేరకపోయినట్లయితే మూడు డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంటాయి. సింగ్, శాంగ్, సంగ్, రైట్, రోట్, రిటన్. ఇటువంటి వాటిని irregular verbs. Now children, exercise. Fill in the blanks with past form of the verb given in the brackets. First one. Shankar dash joined the bank last month. Here the verb is join. Here the first one, the verb is join. Shankar dash joined the bank last month. Where dash be you yesterday? Here the verb be. Third one. Fatima dash passed the intermediate exam in 2016. Here the verb pass. Fourth one. Indian cricket team dash win the trophy in 2017. Verb, here the verb win. Leena dash write her examinations and dash go home immediately. Children, observe here two verbs are here, write and go. We have filled with which tense? Past tense, simple past tense. I already told to you simple past tense structure, subject plus verb to plus object. So we filled with only V2, verb to. Shankar dash join the bank last month. Shankar bank lo eppudu join ayyadu? Last month. So verb join యొక్క past form ఏంటి children? Joined. Shankar joined the bank last month. Second one. Where Fatima dash passed the intermediate exam in 2016. Fatima intermediate exam ఎప్పుడు పాస్ అయింది? 2016. 2016లో ఫాతిమా ఇంటర్మీడియట్ పాస్ అయింది. సో ఇక్కడ మనము ఏంటి రాసుకుంటాము? పాస్ యొక్క పాస్ట్ ఫామ్ ఏంటి? పాస్డ్. ఫాతిమా పాస్డ్ ద ఇంటర్మీడియట్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఇన్ 2016. Fourth one. Indian cricket team dash win the trophy in 2017. ఇండియన్ క్రికెట్ టీం ఎప్పుడు ట్రోఫీని గెలిచిందంటే 2017లో. విన్ యొక్క ఫాస్ట్ ఫామ్ వన్. ఇండియన్ క్రికెట్ టీం వన్ ద ట్రోఫీ ఇన్ 2017. లాస్ట్ వన్. Leena dash write her examinations and dash go home immediately. Write, wrote, written. Leena wrote her examinations and go ek past form children. Went, go, went, gone. Went home immediately. Here the answer is Leena wrote her examinations and went home immediately. Already we have discussed present perfect tense in unit 1. Children, you have already discussed about present perfect tense in unit 1. Present perfect tense denotes the action that began in the past and continues to the present time. We write present perfect tense with the markers like just, yet, etc. adverbs of time. We write past tense with the markers like yesterday, last week, last month, day before, yesterday, in 1990, 1920, like this. So children, observe carefully. పాస్ట్ టెన్స్కి పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ ప్రెజెంట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్ డిఫరెన్సెస్. ఒక పని గతంలో పూర్తి చేసుకుంటే అటువంటి పనుల్ని సింపుల్ పాస్ట్లో చెప్తాము. శంకర్ జాయిన్డ్ ద బ్యాంక్ లాస్ట్ మంత్. ఎప్పుడు జాయిన్? గత నెలలో శంకర్ అనే అతను బ్యాంకులో జాయిన్ అయ్యాడు. అది జరిగిపోయింది టైం కాబట్టి ఇటువంటి వాటిని పాస్ట్లో సింపుల్ పాస్ట్ టెన్స్లో చెప్తాము. ప్రెజెంట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్ అంటే ఒక పని గతంలో జస్ట్ కొంత సమయానికంటే ముందే పూర్తి చేసుకుంటాము, కానీ ప్రస్తుతం అది జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. అటువంటి పనుల్ని ప్రెజెంట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్లో చెప్తాము. హియర్ చిల్డ్రన్, present perfect tense denotes the action that began in the past and continues to the present time. Present perfect tense అంటే ఒక పని జస్ట్ కొంత సమయానికి ప్రెజెంట్లోనే కొంత సమయానికంటే ముందు పూర్తి చేసుకుంటూ ఇప్పుడు అది జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. అటువంటి దాన్ని ప్రెజెంట్ టైంలో చెప్పేదాన్ని ప్రెజెంట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్ అని చెప్తాము. We write present perfect tense with the markers like just, yet, etc. adverbs of time. Present perfect tense కి కొన్ని ఇండికేషన్స్ అంటాం, మార్కర్స్. అవి ఏంటంటే జస్ట్, ఎట్, ఆల్రెడీ, ఇటువంటివి ప్రెజెంట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్లో చెప్తాం. We write past tense with the markers like yesterday, last week, last month, day before yesterday, in 1990. These are called simple past tense markers. So children, observe carefully. You write note down in your notebook. Exercise 2. Adverbs of time used with present perfect tense. Children, here the adverbs are just, yet, since, already, for, ever or never. These are all adverbs, indications antam, markers. Just, yet, since, already, for, ever or never. So we will fill in the blanks under the sentences. Is Mr. Ravi at home? No, he left for work. Second, when does the train to Kakinada arrive? It has left. The chief guest hasn't arrived. I have lived in Vijayawada for a long time. I have lived in Delhi 2004. Have you been to a circus? Observe children, here some sentences are given below. Is Mr. Ravi at home? No, he left for work. In these sentences be filled with present perfect tense linkers. Is Mr. Ravi at home? No, he left for work. He already left for work. When does the train to Kakinada arrive? It has left. It has just left. The chief guest hasn't arrived yet. Chief guest ఇంకనూ రాలేదు అని చెప్తాం. I have lived in Vijayawada a long time. I have lived in Vijayawada for a long time. Observe children, for indicates period of time. కొంత సమయాన్ని సూచిస్తే ఫర్ చెప్తాము, ఫర్ని యూజ్ చేస్తాం చిల్డ్రన్. I have lived in Delhi 2004. Since 2004. I have lived in. ఇక్కడ since అంటే పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం. సిన్స్ అనేది పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం చెప్తుంది. ఫర్ అనేది పీరియడ్ ఆఫ్ టైంని సూచిస్తుంది. ఐ హ్యావ్ లివ్డ్ ఇన్ ఢిల్లీ సిన్స్ 2004. 2004 నుంచి నేను ఢిల్లీలోనే నివసిస్తూ ఉన్నాను అంటే ఇప్పటి వరకు ఇంకా జరుగుతుంది. హ్యావ్ యూ డాష్ బీన్ టు ఏ సర్కస్? హ్యావ్ యూ డాష్ బీన్ టు ఏ సర్కస్? హ్యావ్ యూ ఎవర్ బీన్ టు ఏ సర్కస్? Here children, observe carefully and note down in your notebook. Now children, note down an assignment in your notebook. First one, make 5 compound words either to the left or right. Second one, identify at least 5 verb forms used in the simple past tense from the text. Last one, identify at least 5 verb forms used in the present perfect tense from the text. Okay children, thank you.